of doing kegels and not getting the results you want? Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa, and today we are going over 2 life-changing pelvic floor exercises you need to try. Go grab your mats and let's do this. Before we get started, if you happen to have a pillow or yoga blocks, go ahead and grab those, and let's get started in child's pose. You can either have those knees closer together, or if you want a little wider apart, move them about mat distance apart. Sink those hips back. Now you can stay up a little higher. If you had the blocks or the pillows, you can always rest your arms on those. And then you can also always bring that head down towards the ground. What I want you focusing on with this, because our breath is key when it comes to our pelvic floor, is sending your breath down to this part of your low back. You're thinking of filling up the rib cage from side to side, front and back. And as you take that breath in, we're thinking of those sit bones and spreading your sit bones apart. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, breathe to the sides, front and back. Spread those sit bones. Exhale, let it go. Now see if you can feel that connection with your pelvic floor. As you inhale, you might feel a little gentle pressure. And then as you're exhaling, it's lifting up. And if you're like, Melissa, oh my God, I can absolutely not feel this connection, practice will help with that. Also, we're going to be doing a move after this to get our rib cage moving a little bit more. Sometimes it's finding that 1 or 2 exercises to do beforehand so that it can really enhance that connection between your pelvic floor and your core. Take another nice breath in. Exhale, slowly let it go. Now remember what this feels like. Good. We're going to take 2 breaths here. Really spread those sit bones apart. And exhale, just let it go. Keep trying to feel that connection. Last one. We're going to remember what this feels like. Nice. And then slowly walk those hands back in closer towards you. We're going to really press into that right hand. Take your left arm up towards the sky. Think of pulling the front of the left shoulder up. You can look up or you can gaze down. And then bring that left hand back down. Press into your left hand. Spin that right arm up towards the sky. So getting our rib cage moving is really important for our breathing muscle, for our pelvic floor. Bring it back down. Just gently float in, lift it up. And you don't have to force anything. As you continue to keep moving, it'll get easier. Open up a little bit more. And if you're still like, oh my goodness, I'm not quite sure about this breath and my pelvic floor, go ahead and check out the link up there to find that missing link between your pelvic floor. Good. Last one. Good. Now let's come back to that child's pose. So if you had your hands up on there, if you had the hands down, come right back to that breath and see, has it changed at all? Is it easier to send that breath lower? Can you feel those sit bones moving apart a little more? Can you feel that connection? Just making note. Nice. Let's do one more. We're going to come down onto our backs. And if you have that pillow or block, go ahead and grab that as well. So laying flat on your back, sometimes it can be helpful to take a pillow or a block and just place it behind your head and your shoulders. We're going to take the block or the pillow and reach it up towards the sky. Nice, gentle breath in. We're breathing to the sides and front and back of our rib cage. And then as we go to exhale, we're going to squeeze in around the block or the pillow and like we're blowing out candles. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. And here, when we're taking the breath in, the breath going down, you're gonna feel a little gentle pressure pushing on those pelvic floor muscles. And then as we exhale, you'll feel it lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Blow out those candles. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. And what I find is a lot of time people have a hard time feeling that lifting up because those pelvic floor muscles can be too tight. So we have to work on lengthening them, and that's where the breath comes into play. Nice work. Exhale, squeeze. Blow out those candles. Now see, when you're trying to do that, do you really tuck the tailbone underneath? That's something we want to try to avoid. We don't want a big arch, but we also don't want to be completely tucking that tailbone underneath. It doesn't allow us to use our core and our pelvic floor as efficiently as it wants to. Let's just take 2 more here. Nice breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Awesome. Nice breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Blow out those candles. Let's take that block down. And then let's roll onto our side. Just carefully make your way back up, finding a comfortable seated position. Consistency is key. Keep coming back to your breath, that connection that you're feeling with the pelvic floor, and practice will help improve this. It's not all about just squeezing and doing kegels all of the time. If you're wanting to learn more about this, I have lots of resources for you down below in the description box. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps share this information with people who have similar questions. Keep up the good work. Until next time, namaste.